I can't remember whether I edited one of them out, 4 or 5 thoughts about how we can make our shopper efforts a little bit more effective. The first thought and theory is the shopper is not the same as the consumer. So I'm going to play a little game here, right? Consumer or shopper? Consumer or shopper? Oh, hold on, that's the wrong image, sorry. Sorry. Consumers are not always the same as shoppers. Sometimes they are different people. In all of the categories we've ever worked in, there has always been a percentage of people who are shopping for somebody else. So first and foremost, there can be a different person. But even when they're the same person, they're driven by fundamentally different things. This isn't a consumer marketing presentation, so I'm going to boil down the whole world of consumer marketing into one slide. This is fundamentally what drives consumption. Consumers consume something because it meets a need and desire at a specific occasion. You want to grow your market, grow your business, you create new needs or new occasions. That's what governs the macro opportunity that we have to drive our business. Needs and occasions. And consumers choose what to consume based on their experience of the category or the brand. My experience is my advertising, what my friends say, maybe I've sampled the product, what I saw in store. All of that experience tells me what I think might be the best product to meet this need on this specific occasion. So let's take an example right now. I'm here, my body clock is saying it's 4 o'clock, I'm feeling a little bit jet lagged and a little bit dry in the throat. I'm thinking I'd like a slightly sparkling, refreshing beverage that's probably got a bit of a caffeine hit to keep me going. My body says, if that's what you need, Mike, right here and now, you should have a Coke. But I'm not going to drink Coke for the simple reason there isn't a Coke here. My experience will then choose the next best thing. Because the other thing that constrains consumption is a concept called the availability to consume. It is not easy to consume something that isn't there. And that's what shopping does. Shopping is a different process that connects to it. Shopping is about really creating availability to consume. And it starts with shoppers thinking about consumers or thinking about consumption. They start with trying to interpret what it is that a consumer needs. Now, if I am the consumer, hopefully I have a pretty good idea of what I need. But if it's a different person, maybe that idea is slightly off. Maybe I, as a consumer, think that what I really need every evening around about 6 o'clock is a cold, ice-cold bottle of Heineken. I've seen the ads, I've seen all the stories, I know that that's perfect for me. And maybe, you know what, maybe I think 2 bottles of Heineken every night after work might be even more perfect for me. But in my household, I don't do most of the shopping. My wife does the shopping, and she goes to the shops and she thinks, must get some beer for Mike. Already, all of the investment that Heineken has made in me as a consumer is now at risk. Even worse, she says, get some beer for Mike, I'll get him a 4-pack. My desire to drink 2 every day for the week, I've got an out of stock at home around about Tuesday. We have a problem. Not because we lost at the point of purchase, not because you lost in the consumer's head, lost because the shopper didn't know what was in the consumer's head. Now, to be fair, if I told my wife, please could you buy me 14 bottles of Heineken and put them in the fridge so they're nice and cold, she would probably tell me to go shopping myself. You get the idea, right? So look, what shoppers then do is they look at the consumer needs. I've got a pointer. They look at what they interpret the consumer's needs to be, and they bundle it together with their own needs, which are often pretty basic. Budget, time. Got to get it all done before Jimmy goes swimming, or whatever it might be. I've got to buy other stuff. You know, as we as marketers think our brand is everything. But to a shopper, it's like, yeah, I've got all this other stuff to get as well. And then they start making a series of decisions, and there are a series of gates where it can all go wrong. They make the first shopping decision, which is, where am I going to go shopping? It doesn't all happen at the point of purchase. You can lose the whole thing before you've even got there. They then need to find a solution, which is why Sue's solution idea there is fantastic. Particularly when I haven't been buying lunchboxes for 3 or 4 months and those stores have moved it all around. Great, I found my solution. Then I select my product, and then I've got to buy it, and then, and only then, are we creating availability to consume. So let's think about shoppers. I've said the process is different, but you know what? Shoppers are just different.